Konnichiwa, welcome to the stream. My name is Feros Niwa, a former free spirit, now living a quiet life in seclusion. Today we'll be playing a little bit of Neverwinter Nights 2. This game's still available. I have a link in the description. It's on GOG and a couple things. If you played Mass Effect or Dragon Age, any BioWare type game, you've played something similar to this. In a certain way, you could say it's the precursor to Baldur's Gate 3, more than Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were as far as gameplay goes. I don't remember clearly, but I think it doesn't have. Yeah, and this will bring you back to Dragon Age. I don't think it has turn-based combat, which, mind you, Kingmaker didn't when it came out either. But this is based on D&D 3. I think it might be 3.5. I think specifically Neverwinter Nights 1 is 3 and this is 3.5. There's no such thing as archetypes or anything like that. You just have your classes and you pick them. I did a little research going back because I was like, oh yeah, all the DLC stuff, which by the way, the DLC is amazing. I think it basically comes with it when you get it on GOG and this is cheap. If you want a full D&D campaign that's really good, that has sort of like a chosen one thing going on, you want to play this. Like, it's fully voice acted, it's amazing, it's worth every penny, and it's not that many of them. There's nothing much else to say, I'm just gonna start it. If you like what you see, I would highly recommend going, GOG is the only site I can think of that currently sells it, but I'm sure it's at a couple other places. I'd highly recommend getting it, it's very fun. If you're like me and you've played Baldur's Gate 3 until you got tired of it, I'm still currently playing Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker all over again. If you've played those and you've gotten tired of them, and you don't really want to go back and play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, which I can't blame you, they're kind of rough. Like playing Fallout 1 with where everything would be constantly moving. It's like it's very difficult to get used to. Point is, I'd recommend you try it. But one way or another, we're just gonna mess around for a bit, and mostly this is me just, one, wanting to play it, I just really do, and two, gauging interest later on, to see if anyone likes this, because this would be a long series if I stream it. So, I'd rather not stream it instead of something else if no one watches it. Blah 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 blah, all that aside, new game, new campaign. The official campaign is the one you play. The others are a bit different, and I'll get to that. Basically, the official campaign is you start in one place as a nobody, sort of, and move your way up in the world until you're a extremely important person. It's really a classic D&D style tale, but focusing heavily on one character. Mask of the Betrayer is extremely good, and if you notice down here, which you can't see my hands, an epic D&D adventure for characters level 18 through 30. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this game does have multiplayer. It's actually pretty good. That one is really, really neat. I don't think any classes go above 20, like it's intended that you multi-class. But progression is the usual, at every 2 and 4 and etc, blah blah blah. The story in that one's really good, and I really, really, really like the ending. Because it touches on the whole problem in D&D of the gods sort of being like a lot of mythological gods are. They're just people who are super powerful. What happens when you view them from the point of view of someone who is suddenly not their equal, but is close enough to them to not be in awe, and you go, I don't like the decisions you've made. And they have to have that pompous, well, I say they, I think there's only really 2 who appear, but that pompous reaction of how not just how dare you, but how are you even able to, what? You know? It's like, why did you make this decision? And it's like, shut up. You know? Like, I'm underselling it because it's a really sort of, it's not tragic, it's just, let's put it this way, I did not like Curse of Strahd. I played the whole campaign, I thought it was awful. Completely awful. It's just gloom and like bleakness all the way through. It's like waking up like every Saturday or whatever to join your friends and, well, I don't know, watch Grave of the Fireflies. Like, it's just not fun. I liked this, and it's a situation where everyone's in a bad, like, everyone's not able to really deal with their problems because it's becoming such a huge scale. And then dealing with the concept of eternity and looking at things that think that they're above you and going, look, you are not outside of causality. You're making decisions. Are you aware of what you've done? Like, I really like it. But anyway, back to the point. So here is sort of a dungeon crawl. And I've never tried this, but it's neat. Eventually I probably will. But it's something sort of to decide. We're gonna start the official campaign. Seriously, this is such a BioWare game. Just like, once again, Jade Empire. Like, BioWare didn't make this as far as I know. It's Beamdog. Extremely similar, though. Great character. I should have some saves, but I don't know. Okay, here's where it gets neat. This is 3.5, not Pathfinder. Pathfinder fixed 3.5. When you pick a race, oh yeah, the later ones added these. Look at that horrible head. Yonti. You pick plain touched, you get to pick like the usual, like water, fire, earth, air elemental. But then Tiefling or Aasimar, and I really like the way Tieflings look in this. But if you're playing a Tiefling, like you'll notice here it says +2 Dex, +2 Intelligence, -2 Charisma. Because that used to be how you did it before 5e. Is your race will give you bonuses and then take something away. Like elves are typically, if they still have it here. Yeah, elves have less constitution, they live longer, but they're frailer. Is the whole point, stuff like that. Whereas humans and half-elves are just okay. And I think just like in current D&D, half-elves sort of beat humans most of the time, but point is, you don't have any detriments. If you pick something like, say, Tiefling, see where is it? Level adjustment. Tieflings are slightly more powerful and gain levels more slowly. I think you can still reach 20 by the end of the campaign. But yeah, you're gonna lag behind the rest of your party. Well, I say that, but you have at least one party member who is also a Tiefling. Which you'll see here. One time the camera, I have a screenshot, an old screenshot. One time the camera zoomed in on just her boob, her low poly boob, and just like was like right in it while she was talking. It's great. Anyway, I don't think dark vision ever comes up in this game. But this, cold, fire, and electricity resist 5. In 5e, resistance scales better, but it starts kind of bad. You take half damage. So if something's gonna do 10, you take 5. Well, if you have like 20 HP, that's not a huge difference. It's something. Like, I mean, well, it is a huge difference. You could take, instead of taking 2, you can take 4. In Pathfinder and 3.5, as far as I'm aware, if they hit you for 10, you take 5. Okay, no big deal. Same thing, right? They hit you for 5, you take 0. In 5e, you still take 2. It's that kind of thing where a Tiefling can pick up like a torch and just rub it on their hand while staring right at you and nothing happened. They actually did resist fire. The problem is it doesn't scale very well because you don't end up like resist 40. I don't think, at least, let's just say in this game that's not going to happen. Anyway, this kind of thing. Favorite class, Rogue. Your favorite class is for multi-classing. Basically, like it says there, it does not count towards your multi-class penalties. I usually play through this as a Tiefling, yes, I've played it a lot of times. I really like this game. It's really, really good. I mean, really good. If you played KOTOR, you've played this. If you played Jade Empire, if you played Mass Effect, if you played Dragon Age, if you played Jade... wait. What is? You can even pick Drow, which oddly enough are short. Sure. I'm not sure why wild and wood are different things, but whatever. Oh yeah, there's not much of it, but they do note your race in this, and I'm really happy about that. Called the Illithiri. Well, I think we know why that is, if you played Baldur's Gate 3. This takes place in the same world, by the way. There's a guy who literally goes, "Ah yes, the Geth are led by Vlaakith," and they're like, looking back at it, it's like, oh, it's the same lore. Yeah, see this level adjustment 2. It's awful. It is awful. When you're level 3, they want you to play a wizard. Imagine being a wizard 2 levels lower than the rest of your party. In a game where your cantrips don't scale. And you're using a crossbow. Okay. I've rambled enough. I haven't rambled enough. About Azimar. Plus 1? They like being Palladians. That's what we're gonna call it. They like... Let's see, light cantrip, acid. For whatever reason, in old D&D, Azimar were resistant to acid. Acid. For some reason, always acid. They got rid of that in 5e, but for some reason demons are still elemental creatures in 5e. It's like, they resist cold, light, they might be immune to lightning, and it's like, bro, then let them do some lightning attacks. Anyway, you see they have no detriment. +2 wisd, +2 charisma. Part of the reason for you would play a paladin with this is 3.5 had a huge problem that Pathfinder got rid of. Multi-ability dependency was huge in 3.5. If you play a paladin or a favored soul, an oracle, you use charisma for your abilities, but you use wisdom for your spell save DCs, and you need strength to attack with. But you need constitution to get around. Also, your AC will probably, and to get around and survive. Your dexterity is your AC, and your reflex saves. And it's like, what do I do? Let's see here. These, I just don't like how they look. I just really don't. I don't want to play vanilla here. My alarm. Anyway. I don't really want to play vanilla here, but I'm gonna kinda just suck it up and do it. You play, yeah, you can play a half drow, but I don't think they noticed that you're a half drow. I kinda like the idea of playing a drow. Like being, like Manji, you're playing the black guy, but it's the issue is it's -2. Also, -2 to attacks when you're in sunlight. Oh man, I can't believe how quick I backed out of that. I just want to make this a simple run, but it's really hard because my brain really wants to do silly shit. Alright. Could play Azimar. I just don't like the feeling of, yeah, you're right. What a great idea. That was easy. -2 intelligence. Shut up. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be playing a martial class. Probably. I'm really not sure. Look at that poor face. I hate always playing half-elf in every version. Yunti's just a bit odd, though. Yonti that can pass for humans. Blah blah blah. Okay, do they have a level? +2 level adjustment. No. +1. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah. Nah. Yeah, we're getting stuck in character creation. This is what we do. You should basically never pick elf if you want to be right up front. Okay, I can't not do it. I gotta play a tiefling, I just got to. It's what I do. Maximum girth! Minimum girth. Not very much of a difference. It's just like, look at that, it's literally a vertical slider, or horizontal slider. Head selection. I'm your evil twin. Hello. That dude who works at a hardware store. Okay, we're just going with this. Where's me some hair? Yes. You're right. You're right. Hold on. My brain is coming into... I'm immature. My brain is becoming focused. Okay. We have to do a self-insert. Hold on, it's very important. Very important. I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of having a -2 intelligence. But we may have to go with it. Where's me some... Let me see some heads. That is horrifying. Yes, the greatest of graphics. Let's see here. Wow, you really can't change from what they got. I don't know about the random feathers. Or the dreads. Or the dreads. Hold on, what's Wood Elf? Oh, you get back here. How different are... He's so fancy! +2 strength, +2 dex, -2 con, -2 intelligence. You automatically gain use of the longsword, rapier, longbow, and shortbow. Oh, and you should probably pick ranger, which is automatically proficient with those anyway. Okay, let's see if... Do I like any of these faces on Wood Elf? It's too pointy for me. His eyes are so big. And you can't really customize anything. Let's make them... Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look what the slider does. Okay. A little on the shorter side. Shut up, don't judge me. Little brown. I can't give him blue. Blue-green. Oh, we just can't do green. He's so goofy. I love him. I can't give him facial hair? Sir? He needs a glorious beard that starts at the eyebrows. Okay, here's your choices. I'm sorry it took so long. Barbarian, you can never be lawful, despite the fact that their description... Well, in this game's description doesn't say it. In Pathfinder, it's like, you can't be lawful because you can't be raging while lawful. And it goes, no, you may be bound to a personal code, ethics, or traditions that you will not deviate from. You know, a form of law. You know, it's like paladins may ignore any laws of the land that don't fit their personal creed, because they follow their ethics and personal and traditions and code. You know, like a barbarian. It's like, guys, I'm so glad Pathfinder 2 is getting rid of the alignment system. That is such a bad feature. Let's see here. Favorite soul is Oracle. Basically, it's the classic thing, like, in case somehow you're watching this and you don't know what D&D is, a cleric and a paladin are indistinguishable to a normal person. They both wear armor, they both use melee weapons, they both use divine magic. They can be mixed together in a group and you'll never know which one's which. They cannot be told apart. Mechanically, the paladin gets more attacks, because that used to be a thing. Like in 5e, they just get extra attack to attack one more time. It used to be up to 4 or more. Whereas a cleric gets the full 9 levels of spell casting, paladin is very, very stunted. But they gain other little passive abilities instead. Paladin's really cool, but you must be lawful good. And I really don't want to play this a good ways in and then find out that me following my conscience caused me to lose all my powers. Swashbuckler is awful. They didn't give them certain abilities. Basically, you add your intelligence to your attack, but if you attack something that resists crits or sneak attack, which is a thing that used to be a thing, like undead or elementals, you don't add your intelligence either. So they're basically, you're better off just playing a fighter and then picking intelligence and charisma. That kind of thing. Oh hey, they get 4 skill points at first level. Or times 4? Huh. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, they all do. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know how bad Bard used to be, but that's a D6, so we're moving on. Here. Because you do have to fight by yourself at certain points. That's a D4. Oh god. Warlock is stuck at evil. Oh, you could be any evil or any chaos. But this isn't a 5e warlock. The issue is that they made them evil based. They do Eldritch Blast, which is great, but 1d6, not 1d10, blah blah blah, gets stronger. It's more like a kineticist. Deceive item, fiendish resilience. I'd rather avoid it. Spirit Shaman's another one that seems like it should be good, but it's just not that good. Like, it's not terrible, it's just... In the DLC, it affects spirits, which are all over the place, like Jade Empire-ish. In the main game, you don't have it. Hold up a second, let me crank this down a little bit. Yeah, that seems like it's really loud. So anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about all the prestige class. Okay, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I almost always play this game as a monk. Which, I say that, but I found old screenshots where I had all this magic and I don't know where it came from. Traditionally, I play this game as a tiefling monk. Because... Shut up. Sacred Fist is a cleric monk. What do you need to get it? Sacred Flames? This game isn't terribly difficult. Mind you, I just turned it up to normal rules, because it starts with enemies can't crit, you can't shoot, you can fireball in your own group and nothing happens, so on and so forth. Hold on, I gotta think. What are the special requirements? Plus for a bonus, you must have improved unarmed strike, stunning fist, and combat casting. Which means you need to have monk and cleric usually. Lower 8, ability to cast first level divine spells. See, part of the issue... Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how much monk do you want? Because they have the same features. Your levels of Sacred Fist stacks with your monk levels. Yeah, that's the thing prestige classes used to do. It's like if you became like a 10th level wizard and took 10 levels of, say, Eldritch Knight, I believe it counted you as being a 20th level wizard for determining spell slots. But it gets really complicated and weird. Because a +4 sacred bonus to AC, sacred bonus is not an insight bonus, not a deflection bonus. Spell resistance 25. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to play monk. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We can make this happen. I don't like the fact they're lawful. That's a problem. But I remember playing through the whole game as a monk and not having trouble, so I can probably play through the game as a paladin too. Smite Evil is pretty bad. Let's see your Lay on Hands, Aura of Courage, Divine Health, Remove Disease. That's not a lot of things they get in the classic one. Okay. Ouch. Let's... You're just gonna pop my shoulders. Let's start as... Monk. Lawful Good. Ilmater. Because Ilmater is the best god. He's the one that's actually featured in this game. Well, he's not, but you run into his followers. Is the god of self-sacrifice. It's the god who... It's a sort of a Buddhist, vaguely Christian sort of deal. The god who ascended, but who never forgot the suffering of mortals. Unlike Celebrimbor, whatever his name is, who's just like, mortals should go in the wall if they don't believe in me, or believe in us. Ilmater's entire thing is he never stops being aware of the suffering of others. I really like him. Okay, look how bad these stats are. Okay. Oh right, you start off at a really high point buy. Which is good, because I have to make up for all this. Wait, hold on. Okay, these stats don't have to be perfect. Obviously. We'll get a lot of items during the game. Oh, this is gonna be rough. What do I need? Hold on. Let me double check real quick. Okay, the multi-class penalty is an EXP penalty, blah blah blah. Alright, multi-class requirements. Okay. Should be fine. I'm sort of torn here. I gotta sit here and think. What do I want in a character? This is fine. And it doesn't, you don't have much to choose at the very beginning. I just feel that this race option isn't the best idea. Then again, he's also just a normal guy, which is kind of the point here. He's just some dude. I wish I had... This is pre-recorded if it wasn't obvious. I wish I had a chat to ask. Okay, we've already made all the choices, so all I gotta do is go back real quick and check. Is there... No, there's no half-wood elf. Not picking drow. Do I want to pick tiefling again? You can summon a powerful blast, blah blah blah. Gets rid of cloud kill. That seems like a really bad choice. Human. I can play halfling. Or a gnome. Let me check this. Deep gnome. -4 charisma. Wow. And +3 level adjustment. Man, I can't believe how quick we backed out of that one. Okay. Does anyone notice if you're a half-drow? Let me check. Does anyone notice if you're half-drow? Okay, let's just try this. It stands out just enough to be a little weird. And... okay. Can we pick a face that's not awful? Is that possible? That'll do. Got those permanent bags. Little short. I really wish I could give him green hair. But unfortunately I can't. I can give him a tan. There you go. He just looks so tired. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, they just have regular human hair choices. There you go. You know what, we'll do this. Because I know I've never done it. Okay. Real quick. No, I don't want to lose that. Okay. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Okay. Ilmata. Okay, we're gonna get all these up to 10. Because I just do. This up to 14 each. 14 each. Okay. You do a lot of talking in this game, so you kind of do want some charisma. But I have to have my wisdom and my strength and my dexterity and my constitution. Okay. Very middling. There you go, okay. Wise, but otherwise, just a little good at everything. Not terribly intelligent, but don't worry about it. I mean, come on, I have to pick this. +1 to survival, tumble, hide, move silently. Not... You don't know a lot about a lot, and you don't know the worth of money. These I think will pick your stuff for you. You can pick customize and do it yourself. Okay, see how many skills there used to be? Note that there's spot and listen. Oh, right. Whoa, you can put in more than 1 point at level 1? Hold on, hold on. Okay, oh, up to 4. Okay. Tumble, tumble. Parry. Parry allows a character to block incoming attacks. This is a... I don't think this was in the original game. The DC is modified of attack roll, but block means that attack does not do damage. A character may only parry a number of times equal to the number of attacks per round available to the character. Select the parry mode. They were main and parry mode. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna double check this. Ah, okay. It may be worth it just to try it. Mind you, this is not a min-max required game. It acts, like it says, this is sort of secondary AC. Sort of. Okay. Rather than just assume I know what I'm doing, I'm just double checking. Okay. Okay. Probably don't do it on a monk. So we're just gonna go with that for now. I don't think I need move silently, even though I kinda like it as a concept. Let's put... Well, I don't see any reason to put anything in the lore right now. We have other characters who will end up coming in and take over for that. Oh! I bet you... Yep, it costs 2 points to go up in something that's not a class skill. This lets you avoid attack of opportunities. I don't really need them. Oh, but tumble... Every 10 ranks in this skill increases your armor class by 1. Cool, cool. That said, perception, big deal. Like a performance, very specifically not something I should use. Oh, this is cool. You can actually use survival to see where enemies are. But mind you, I'm going to remember that, probably. I don't have any good reason to not put it down there, so let's just do that. Well, no, it wanted me to have... Did I need lore? Ah, I probably do need lore. Yeah, for the multi-classing. Right. Okay, so just put points in the lore. Okay. Standard monk issue. I'm gonna need to be able to survive. So dodge. Dodge! Oh. There are certain feats you can only take at level 1. Hold up a second. Background feats. Here we go. Luck of Heroes. +1 bonus to all saving throws and armor class. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Snake blood. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's just be straightforward. Luck of Heroes. I forgot names are a thing. What?
By my direction, attack! Get on him! Attack! Attack! I say
Attack!
Strike at them! Attack! By my will, faith shall grant me victory! Now, my steel, you will regret that.
You will regret that.
Show them your steel! Attack!
Show them your steel!
Now you shall taste my power!
Is that what they call it now?
Time to spill some blood! Attack!
Let us attack.
That sounds like your dad.
What are we waiting for? Let's attack! Leave no one standing. Their time has come. Your end draws nigh.
Mr. Freeman.
Get on them! Attack! By my will, strike at them! Attack! To the fight, my... That's it for you! Have at thee!
Have at thee!
Get on them! The battle is up to your weapon! Let's have at it! Time for a... By my direct... No! Time to die! Attack! To the fight, my friends!
I kinda like that one. Let's just leave the age as what it is. Donadel? Hold on, I gotta think. What was the... You know what? I don't know how serious I want to take this. Because it's not... Let's be honest, this isn't person you want to look at him. Ooh, hold on. Difficulty. Bioluminescent Rose of Lava. Mycena Rosalova. Manalus. Let's see here. I'm looking up cave fungus because it's a half drow. Because why not, right? Let's see. Garicales. Zalariales. You know what? Screw it. Zalar. Zalare. Zalariales. Okay. This was a long. This is like 45 minutes just to get to the first cutscene. I am not sorry.
So many years ago today.
You showed up. Jesus Christ, it's you.
Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Alright. So, Neverwinter Nights 2, like I said, if you've played KOTOR or Jade Empire or Dragon Age, you have a pretty good idea how this game works. As you progress, you'll do other stuff, move around. You can tell this is pretty old. Alright. Neat. Cool. Alright, let me see. You can actually just... Hold on. Let me see, how do I do this? Because I'm pretty sure you can just click a spot on the ground and he'll go there. I thought it said unfriendly. Okay. Something's not quite right. I may have skipped a tutorial just now that I shouldn't have. Because I'm pretty sure you can just click on the ground and they'll go. Strategy mode? There it is. Done. Because typically when I play this game, I'd rather have it where I can click where I'm going. It just gets a little weird because of the walls. That said, you can pause at any time.
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
He's done a pretty good job of sounding like someone's dad. And I really... I mean, I guess it's not that impressive, but I do like it. Okay. I'm going to actually pay attention to these tutorials as we go through, because this isn't too modern a game, so holding Alt or Tab doesn't show you anything. So you kind of have to do this. Alright. We're just going to mess around for like another 30 minutes or something. Just so you get an idea how this game works in case you want to try it yourself. Okay, there we go. This is the rest, the menu, the rest button, party AI, because once again, it's not turn-based. Default action, whatever that means. Quick cast menu. Inventory. Tell me that doesn't remind you of Neverwinter Nights 1. The map. I really like this. Because if you look at the minimap, it's just like that. Character sheet. Boom. I did notice that Matt Mercer used the background music that's playing right here in an episode of Critical Role and didn't say anything, because they never say what their music is. it's kind of hard to miss it, like, once you got used to hearing it, which is weird, it only plays it, like, no, it must play at different parts of the game. But I've played the beginning of this game, like, 10 times. It's so good. Okay, at level 1, my fist is a 1d6. That's already like a short sword. Half-drow monk. My appraise is not doing great. Let's see here. Wild child. -2 to lore, -2 to appraise. I'm gonna have to really pump lore. Cancel. Okay. Journal, the usual. Spellbook if I had one. Which I don't. But yeah, this is one of those games where to get your stuff back, and this gets annoying by the end of the game. Because you want to buff before every fight, is you push R and you rest. Time does not pass in the world. You just sit down.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
I do like this. Basically, they've reached that age where even in this odd Renaissance era, Renaissance-like D&D setting, they're too big to be considered kids. So they're like, okay, it's like when an 18-year-old is there with an 8-year-old in a competition. It's like, well, they're both children, or 17-year-old, like, they're both children. It's like, he's 6'2" and ripped. It's like, yes, but he's a minor. Like, we're at that, well, they at least are at, he said the 21, or at that age group of, she could have kids by now. I don't know if she counts as a minor. And it's like, nope, we're counting her as a minor for the competition. It's like, I'm a dedicated wizard's apprentice. It's like, please don't let there be any toddlers in this.
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
Tourney.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
God, look how rough my guy is. I'm a young 21. I'd have won the cup last year if I hadn't been smoking so many Marlboros. We have the whole day ahead of us. What's our first stop? Because this is how everyone talks in this game if you really listen. No sense standing about then. Where do we start? Okay, what's our first stop?
Georg in the village square. Come on.
Georg. Okay. You notice this is kind of like, I mean, I guess nowadays I would know what this is, but like back in the day, my brain was just like, ooh, this looks like an MMO, you know? Okay, you can't switch your camera around with those buttons. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let me check. Can you quick save? No. Okay.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin? It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Aha! You're here after all. I wasn't sure you'd show. Thought you might be out wandering the mare again and miss the fair altogether. Wouldn't be the first time, if I recall. It's your last year to compete, isn't that right?
I like this sudden change in volume and like tone, as if I'm in. God, my guy looks out of place. I would destroy all of you with the fist. So Lex Luthor is basically the town leader. Something that just occurred to me. I didn't appreciate back then is most of these characters don't live in the town, they live around the town. You see this Louisiana city that we're sitting in? God, he's just glaring him down. Typically the issue with medieval settings, and like, I have to really remind myself of this when I'm writing. People did not live in towns. Well, cities. People did not live in towns until a certain point. Which, should be around this area, but the problem is this place isn't. This specific place isn't. Everybody lived on their own farm, and if you didn't, it's because you were a hunter. It is very hard to be a self-employed, let's say, leather worker or seamstress or something. Because you don't have a steady amount of work, and money can't be spent. Because where do you go? There's no market. Sort of like, hence the tradition of a farmer's market, but putting it outside. Well, iffy on where you go, but the people growing these crops in these farms, which mind you are huge. This isn't someone's yard. This is not a football field. This is like 10 football fields of all crops, as far as you can see and beyond, to keep them fed for a year. The people who stay here and do these little jobs, like blacksmiths and such, rely on getting things from them, which means bartering. The only reason you wouldn't barter is because people who... I see you strange boy in the background. Is he peeing in the woods? Anyway, in the river. That's more of a creek, really. If he... Okay, this gets weird, because that bridge is so small. It's more of a stream? Anyway, point being, to spend that money, you have to have traders who come from actual cities. Because you want stuff that they have, like glass. Things you can't make yourself. Typically. And there's nobody in town who does it because it's like, somebody needs a window, assuming you even have a glass window, like once every year. It's like, no, you can't live off that. Anyway, to the point. What are the rules?
The rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize.
And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
I love how they keep calling him old. Like, old Cormac. Old Cormac. Dude's like 30 at most. And these people are definitely a bit older than him.
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl.
Yes!
Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always, and I managed to convince Thomas to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
His eyes bug out so much, I love it. It's like he's trying desperately not to fall back asleep. Okay.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
Okay. Almost everyone has voice acting. I said that and clicked on NPCs that don't have voice acting. This is the quality you come here for, folks. Child. Okay. I'm trying not to use my knowledge to get through this. Yeah, no, let's not get drunk. We're still considered minors. Okay, I'm playing a monk, so this part's not even fair. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to Brother Maring. You're running a brawl? There must be words from the church at every bout. Alright, he worships Lathander, who's like a light god? Palor, if you will. A few scrapes and broken bones, mostly at the hands of the Mossfelds. Broken bones are a lot more than scrapes, bro. That's months of healing. The Morning Lord. Okay, practice a bit first. Okay, right, they want you to use a club. You can't use your fist. So this may weaken me slightly. Cursor were valid, do the thing. Okay, hold on.
Yes?
Boop. Boop.
What's up? Get in line. Follow
Okay. Let's see here. What's my damage look like now? Yeah, I actually did get weaker. Sort of. Sort of. You might add times and a half. Yeah, it might be 1.5 times your strength. Another thing 5e get rid of. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Go hit the dummy. Oh, holy shit, I didn't miss. Okay. Clean fight, melee attacks only, no arrows or magic. You may fight barehanded, or you may use a training club. Finally, no bets. Okay. Let me take off the club. Pause, punch. Yep, that's how it goes down. We already took... Ooh. Snap. I fear the gods have granted you few competitors this year. Alright. Whoa. Alright, they beat the hell out of me. Okay, let's do it. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, you have to do the Skyrim thing of you just keep going around the corners until it no longer says enemies are nearby, and then you can heal. Sorry, I really should be reading these out loud. Who asked you, you ratty little orphan? Always tagging with Zylari like a bloody fly. Singing this reeking praises. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you up along with your parents. Oh right, I forgot they're assholes. You get a problem, you take it up with me. Where's Rachel? Fine then, you want my title? You fought my brothers and me. We'll beat you. We're 3 years... We'll beat this brawl 3 years running. Friggin' go, mate. Let's make a friendly wager. That's against the rules. It's against the rules, bro. Influence gain bevel. Do I care? Guess I wouldn't beat every bet either if I knew I was gonna lose. I don't want to fight you. I wouldn't want to fight me either. We'll fight these cowards. Okay. Here we go. But that was easy.
That's it for you. Take that.
The good old flanking. Well, I say that, but they're not attacking her. Which is interesting because actually her AC could be higher than mine. Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk, I'm not sure why this is his voice. The townfolks compare you to Cormac. My god. And it seems they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and by the grace of the gods, the cup may be yours as well. Okay, let me check something. How much did Amy hit him for? 3, okay. Oh damn, I'm almost leveled up. They beat Bevel into the ground. Okay, what's her AC? 12, 16, 16. Oh right, because they have a +1 to AC on top of everything else. Okay. Save. Save. We're gonna check. There's gotta be a quick save button. Key mapping. MISC. Toggle. No. You can actually, yeah, you can play this as a dungeon master. It's a bit complicated, but it's cool. I just don't really have any interest in it. Huh. Okay, maybe there is no quick save. Alright. Cool. See the one? Raising myself on my own special feed. Okay. Ah, here we go. This part's cute. Quick, quick! They're all waiting for you, dear. Waiting for me? Of course, juggling and puppetry are well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. Are you ready for this, Amy? The pixies in my stomach say no, but it's just kids, right? You can't do this. You feel great. Alright, you have the controller. You will learn the basics of spellcasting. I really like this as a tutorial. So, summon a... Ooh. Now cast enlarge person. Oh. Cast enlarge and summon. Okay. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Cast enlarge person on Bevel, who's almost the near dead. Cast Ray of Frost or Acid Splash at a barrel. Okay. Oh, I unlearned it. Rip in peace, old friend. Okay. Acid Splash. That's more than a splash. Amy's magic has won over the crowd. Talk to Rita. That was brilliant, long lady. I am of the sea. Absolutely brilliant. I have not seen such a display of magic since, well, old Cormac.
Mother, are you right?
It's been a long time. Never mind about all that. You three are most certainly the winners of this contest. That was quite a thrill. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Thomas gave me these scrolls. You know, you think I'd remember that. Said I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won a talent show. Yes. That was quite a show. You're good with magic, young Amy. More than a passing skill, if you ask me. Why, no you didn't. I, wonder if you might have a look at a pig. Okay, first of all, not in public. Hi, the great hulking brook of Louis John's. His prized pig, as he calls it. I call it a trick. It's a cheat. I've never seen the hog before. I have got an eye for hogs. Folks will tell you that. That weird. I say he's been magicked, ensorcelled, but I can't prove it. Alright, we'll have a look at this pig. Much appreciate that. It's the big one down the end. You'll find any magic on him, come back and tell me straight away. It's like Kermit the Frog. Okay, hold on. Yes! And a bat! Behold! I am whatted? Okay, now a level of cleric. Give me lore, give me lore, give me that which I allure. Okay. That's all I'm gonna put points into for a while. Domains! Oh my god! Air domain. You gain uncanny dodge. Ooh. Hold on. Utilizing my enormous intellect. Do monks do monks have uncanny dodge in Neverwinter Nights too? There's no guarantee that they actually do. They definitely have evasion. Okay, hold on. Uncanny. They don't. Wow. But evil. And fury. Sun. Much better turning. Travel. Wow, I could not care less. Trickery? No. I'm gonna say air. Air is so good. Call lightning and chain lightning. 2 domains!
Darkness.
Air and earth. But good. You gain aura of courage like a paladin? This cleric is immune to fear. The following healing spells are cast as if you have Empower, which is plus 50% dice. Cure wounds, minor wounds, light wounds, moderate wounds, serious wounds, critical wounds. Gain serious wounds at level 2. Oh man, that's really cool though. Is there a nature? There's plant, which doesn't do much in this one. Protection. Travel. I wish travel were better, I really do. Remember, this is not Niwa. This is a different person. I really like the idea, because there's... I don't remember... Really? It has been over an hour. Okay. I like the idea of that. But the healing one's really good. Because one, I'm gonna get completely, like, slammed to the ground a bunch.
Destruction.
Smite infidel! Okay, immunity to sleep. I think I already might have that. Let's see here. Evil, fire, fury. I just like the good one. Just immunity to fear is cool, but healing is really fucking strong. I can't help it, I have to pick healing. It's just cool. Okay, I gain Uncanny Dodge, turn undead. The ability to turn any spell into a healing spell immediately, and those spells are considered... Okay, hold on. Cool. Wait, what? What? Wait, Cure Amount of Wounds is a cantrip in this? Well, I guess so, because you could rest at any time with no consequence, so why not? Okay, the subject gains fast healing 1. Last for at least 11 rounds. But no higher than 15. The Night Shield! These are really cool. Shield of Faith. Considering you can't wear armor, deflection bonus is actually pretty good. You're simply ignored. 20% miss chance. Plus 1 to attack and damage. How long does it last? 1 minute. These are really cool. Bless. 1 minute per level. For everyone, but there's not really going to be a big group yet. This is just 1 minute full stop. So early on this is better. You heal exactly 4. 1d8 plus 1. I should... This will absolutely heal you for 11. Like, there's no question about that. Shield of Faith gives you 1 minute of plus 2 AC. Okay, Bless. Entropic Shield, and... Let's see. A Faithful Wolf! I don't know, man, I like Faithful Wolf. Okay. We're just gonna let it do recommended and not talk about why.
What's up?
Same with this guy. Cool. I'm sorry, Volo? I don't even know if I knew who Volo was the last time I played this. Okay, hold on. There it is. Let me test this. We're now resting for 6 seconds. 1 round of resting, and I can now cast. Doot. 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 Okay. Wait. Do my cantrips have only 1 cat? Really? Okay. We're gonna assume that they do in fact run out when you cast them, and just not cast yet. Okay, hold on.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons. Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
Okay, I was like, how are you gonna do this? I think any class can use a light crossbow. Okay. First try.
Are you ready to compete then?
Are you ready? Yeah, I suppose so, I'm sure.
The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Alright, cross your fingers. One. 2. 3.
That's it for you. Take that.
4.
That's it for you. Take
Doing good.
that.
Okay, 1 more and we got the record. Nope. Okay, the AC is like 5.
Take that.
Oh, we almost had a perfect 10. But we rolled a natural 1. Okay.
Well done. I think your score will stand this year, but I will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
Thank you, Father.
Okay. A little bit more. We'll be done with the fair part, which is just a tutorial area. And, I'll let the plot twist start and we'll leave in a cliffhanger. So, just to let you know. I wonder if this is different if you're a bard. Thomas.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
I love them.
I expect you're here for the aptly named Knaves Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
One of these
What
children.
about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
He's right there. Whatever. I can't do a kid voice. Whatever it is, I ain't done it. You want me to compete for the cup? I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team.
Join us.
Oh my god, brilliant. Right in the valley, girl. Sorry for beating that big lummox over the head all this time. It's just he's funny when he's angry.
That was you. Every day during drills, I get hit by acorns. It was this kid. No one believed me. Georg had me think he was pixies.
It was pixies. That won't happen again.
Right, Kip.
Yeah, I swear. You little... Okay. By all the pixies in the swamp. Okay, okay. Alright, let's level up the little monster. There we go. Yoink. Keep trying to use the Wasta to turn the camera around. Okay, the chat... Actually, let me make sure. I may have to talk to him first.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash?
This
Not
part.
once, but 4 times.
That's right. My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart and she needed him too.
That's so good.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme. Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man. Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children, did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
Swamp children.
Okay, we'll be back with the feathers. Okay, this part is simple. Basically, it's teaching you how to use pickpocketing. Did I just lose half my team? Something on them logs. Okay, he spotted a trap. Disormid trap. For some reason in my head, he looks like a tiny 40-year-old man. Blue feather.
For you, there's a place in hell just waiting for you.
Probably more of the abyss, really, but... Okay, we're looking for a green man.
Green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
My god! You must make a sleight of hand check. Make your rogue your active character. Left click on the icon of the hand reaching for the purse. It's such a terrible thing to teach your character. Like you should, it's like you should really steal from merchants. Stealth. What? Okay, give it a second. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's DC 20. No wonder. Good God. There's this kid just like constantly trying to get his wallet. Okay. Hold on.
Yes?
Where's the button here? There you go. It has tank controls of a sort. It gets really weird. There you go. Okay, we turn in the
It really
feathers.
is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
There's a thatch roof on a barn. This place can't get much worse.
We brought you these feathers.
Thank the gods. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I believe that means you've won the cup as well. Probably best to tell Georg. You know the fellow. Large, cheery, talks a bit.
Plans on killing Superman.
I'm leaving now. Oh yeah, hold on. I think the other one equip it anyway, but let's go. This is actually an important item that's coming up. Oh, we're not done yet.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion. Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
He must be shamed.
Okay, fine, I'll be a good guy. Louis Johns!
We know about your pig. It's been juicing. Stop chasing the pig.
No one's won't matter. Pyramid's null. You see him a lie, spend tells. Spends all year crying how he win the contest. Now I'm fixed to beat him. You pay for slander. Well, I could pay you to keep your mouth shut. No. That's a bluff, nothing more. The orphan wench is a mere apprentice. He wouldn't trouble himself with the formless pig. No, be off with you. Okay, we're gonna smack a pig with a lesser dispel. Alright. Enlarge the pig? It's your baby pig.
I would say yes.
Sorry, bro. Okay, we finished the bonus quest of a man and his hog. He won all 4 things, and we have it all. Right, he said, don't forget to talk to Galen. I'm forgetting so hard right now.
What? Why, you're Dagon's ward. Isn't that right? It's been some time, but he didn't happen to mention a shipment of furs, did he? I have them right here. Good. Dagon's a reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter, relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his Duskwood bow, either. I always come through. You tell Dagon that. The more guidelines, really.
But let's go forward the Barbosa.
What are you doing? I'll warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Sneaked it across the Luskin border.
Bought it in Luskin? No, from a village called... Oh, I'm not gonna spoil that. Oh, from Ember.
They're good folk, just ended up on the wrong side when the maps got drawn. Fine bowyers, too.
Okay. 200. Yes. Dustwood bow? Yes. I am noted as well. Just random hot girl just following me around. That's a new feeling. You fought proud today. You should be glad and grateful. You. I brought your kryptonite.
Well played. You've won the cup.
Amy, no.
All 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Oh, you'd better finish your business with Galen first. Dagon asked me to remind you. Now I'm off!
Again? Again? Wow, okay, I didn't realize we leveled up so much. That's 2 levels from just doing the intro. Okay, hold on. Diplomacy... because I'm gonna need some of that. Okay, I'm gonna say go ahead and get diplomacy up right now, and we'll worry about the rest later. Didn't I take... no, I didn't take dodge, because I couldn't. Ooh. Able learner. Okay, no. The negotiator. I mean, I should really focus on the fighting stuff. Ooh. By spending one of your turn undeads, you can imbue yourself and all your allies with resistance to cold, electricity, and fire. Okay, that's cool.
Empowered turning.
After adding your cleric levels and charisma modifier to your turning damage, roll... oh yeah, your turn undead does damage. Which I think... I could be wrong, but I think that's what they did in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Extra turning, improved turning. It acts as if you were 1 level higher than you are.
Sacred vengeance.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. We'll come back around though. I shouldn't be able to take that. That, like, look at the requirement. Base fort save bonus plus 8. Is that like a bug that's never been taken out? I really shouldn't take focus lore. Okay, they don't scale, it's just plus 3. Okay, hold on. Hey, weapon finesse. Right, it exists. Okay, monkey grip. Right, so you can dual wield 2-handed weapons. Dash might be a prerequisite. Deflect arrows. Dodge. Why didn't you dodge? I'm really tempted to just take a skill feat. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say take dodge. We probably need it. Okay. Just to double check. Okay. It currently only counts against your current target or last attacker. So basically when you're fighting something really big, you get a little extra bonus. Or, not the only time, but you know what I mean.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we're just going to auto level these up real quick. Do. And I don't think we ever see this kid again, but...
I would say yes.
Okay, should I go find... Oh, right, I'm like, where's Dagon? When Dagon's on screen, you should be asking, where's Dagon? Dagon is over here. What is my dude's last name? Donadan. Cool. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and kick off the end of the tutorial, and we'll call it a day. Where's he? There he
You
is.
shot well today. I do not think your score will be bested.
I could have reloaded for a perfect 10, but let's be honest, there's no good reason.
A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. Some good has come of this day. Georg has passed word for you to see him on the stage. You've won the cup, it seems.
This is my adoptive father being like, you wanted, it's like, you won all of the, you've come in first place on every event during this, you know, tournament thing. And it's like, cool. And he's like, at least something good came from this. Looks like you won. Thanks, Dad. Zalari will never be impressed with anyone ever in his life. You, Lex Luthor, give me your power.
Gather round, mates. Gather round.
Gather round,
This
mates.
Harvest Fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark
Dark
anniversary.
anniversary.
We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
And then nothing bad happened to anyone anywhere ever again.
Act 1.
You mean that wasn't Act 1?
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe!
Shh.
Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
What's going
I'm
on?
not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
It's like, where's my equipment? I have my equipment. Alright. Okay, just a little bit so you see basically what's going on. Oh, right. Hold up. Doors are weird. The door has an opening animation, but you exit by clicking the area where the door is. Okay. Dwergar or Duergar. Using enlarge, classic. Also, not terribly dangerous. Oh, let me check that real quick. Is a quarterstaff an upgrade? Not really. Okay. You'd be like, hey, Harvest Cup, what's that good for? Yeah, cure light wounds. It heals you. I kept this thing for the longest time in the game. Oh, and the Harvest Cloak. A +1 to your charisma. Just straight up, a +1 to charisma. Okay, okay. Just real quick. Look around the house. Make sure nothing is, lootable. Dad, why do you keep acid flasks? 166 gold. How did I get that? Like, the change was like
There you are.
30.
I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he will not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
On my
Head south
way.
along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
There we go.
Bring it to me!
We currently have attack up. So we have a +4. And saving throws are increased. They're actually smart enough to go straight for... Did she just enlarge herself? I love that. She just got into a melee fight as a wizard at 1. Okay, okay. Little further, little further. Okay, okay. Careful. This isn't 5e. You can get attacks of opportunity from doing almost anything at any time. Okay, do I control her directly? No, she made herself stronger. Whatever.
We've got company over here.
Oh, I am screwed. Okay. So healer's kits in this game, I believe, actually do heal you in an odd sort of way. Okay, we're gonna save right here. The next video will be starting strong. Okay, basically to get to the point, if you like the gameplay you've seen, not necessarily my gameplay, but the general way the game plays, once again, you can buy this game. It's Neverwinter Nights 2. It's Amy in the background, kicking ass. All you really gotta do... Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let me go ahead and just pull it up right now, just to date this. It is $20 right now for the complete edition with everything in it. Guaranteed to run without DRM. Like, once you install the game, it comes with a GOG launcher, but you can launch it from the program folder, and it doesn't include it. It's just yours. It's $20. If you want to try, basically the kind of game that predated Baldur's Gate 3 but has a similar feeling, or you just like the Mass Effect series and stuff like that, try this game. I may be coming back to it. Like, I just got through the boring tutorial. It gets a lot more enjoyable and a lot more wild. Anyway, to stick to the point. This video is basically just to get people to know this game exists and to try it. If I get any attention on it, and God knows if anyone actually requests it, I'll keep playing it. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and run off. It's getting a little late for me. And, well, you know. Sayonara.